What's up, guys? Technology Dude 117 here, and if you guys are not already following me on Twitter, please do so. I will be posting the link to my Twitter account down in the description. Now, today I am coming at you guys with my impressions for Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch. Ni no Kuni is a PlayStation 3 exclusive JRPG being developed by Level 5. Now, Level 5 is the same company that brought us, of course, the White Knight Chronicles series and the Professor Layton series. Now, Ni no Kuni, it looks, appealing. It looks like a great game. But is it a great game? Now, I did get the chance to play the demo. It's actually on the PSN right now, so you guys can go check that out. Now, Ni no Kuni is pretty much the tale of a young boy named Oliver whose mom dies, I guess. He has to bring her back from the dead, so he makes a bunch of new friends and adopts wonderful creatures that inhabit this world that he goes to, and I believe the world is called Ni no Kuni, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Now, pretty much what he has to do is, just bring his mother back to life. That's pretty much what his, main goal is. Now, graphically, this game is drop dead gorgeous. I've already said that. I've said this game looks, very appealing, and it looks exactly like a Japanese animation movie. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen Ponyo, but it looks almost exactly like that. And, Level 5 Games has really, hit the nail on the head with this game and made it probably one of the best animated games I've ever seen, and probably the best looking JRPG I've ever seen. Now, graphics isn't what really matters. Now, the game looks spectacular, like I said, but it's not all about the graphics. It's about, of course, the gameplay, the story, the characters, all that kind of stuff. Now, gameplay-wise, Ni no Kuni was also really, really fun. I had a great time with the combat system. It's fairly deep. It's turn-based, and I love the occasional turn-based game. The turn-based mechanics in this game, it sort of adds another layer of tacticity and another layer of strategy, which I really like. And you really have to think before attack or before you do something. Now, this is usually the system that they use in JRPGs. They also use this kind of system in Persona 4 Golden. Now, it's sort of like a radio wheel, sort of almost like the Mass Effect dialogue thing, except it has your attack and all that stuff. Now, you can just do, as Oliver, you can just do a standard, attack. And he's also a magician or wizard or whatever, and he can also cast a bunch of spells. There's a huge variety of spells, and as you level up and progress in the game, you unlock more and more spells and abilities, so that's pretty cool. And now you also have, access to these little creatures, which are sort of Pokemon-esque creatures that, you can send out into battle and fight for you. They also pretty much have the same radial menu where, you can attack. And there's a whole variety of there's a whole huge variety of attacks for these creatures, and there's just a huge variety for them. And then you can also, of course, defend yourself. And there's also a option for potions and foods and all that kind of stuff to restore your HP and your magic abilities and all that kind of stuff. Now, the gameplay was awesome. Now, let's talk about the characters. The characters in Ni no Kuni, Oliver, and the little guy that follows him around. I cannot remember what his name is, but the little guy that follows him around, he's also one of the main characters. He's the guy who pretty much brings Oliver to this world of Ni no Kuni. And they're both really cool characters from what I've seen in the demo, from what I can infer. They're both really cool characters. Voice acting wise, it was okay. I mean, I'm sure it would be better if I had it on the Japanese setting, but I did have it on the English setting for this. And, the voice acting was alright. Oliver's voice was kind of a little high-pitched and a little annoying, and his little companion guy was a little hard to understand the way that he talked and stuff. His voice was a little muffled, and he was a little bit hard to understand. But, and the voice acting was just, overall, I kind of thought it was a bit annoying, but there isn't constant voice acting. There's only voice acting at certain points. Most of the game is actually you reading dialogue off of the screen. Now, I would consider myself a pretty big reader, so that was not a problem for me, and I actually enjoyed the reading over listening to, squeaky Oliver the whole time. But that's not really a huge gripe because it doesn't happen constantly. Now, here's where the game really faltered for me. This is where it really faltered. When you go into the big, open world to travel from, city to city or wherever it might be that you have to go, it takes this sort of, aerial view of Oliver, and it sort of becomes this, Pokemon-esque map where, you're looking down at it and the world's all small and stuff, and you have, like, these little creatures everywhere, and they just keep constantly attacking you. It's like a battle. Every 5 minutes there's just a battle after battle after battle after battle because these creatures are everywhere, so it gets to be a little bit annoying. You're like, I just want to go here. I don't want to fight all these freaking creatures. So that was the big problem that I had with the game, was the sort of open world element, if you will. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't like how it went to that aerial view. I would have liked it if, they stayed in that sort of, third person over the shoulder feel, and you actually, get to walk around and explore. I would have liked that a lot more, but that is my one major gripe with the game. Aside from that, the game is actually fantastic. I played a couple quests, and I actually enjoyed it a lot, and from what I played in the demo, there's 2 different parts in the demo. They're both really, really great, and I had a really fun time with Ni no Kuni. Now, will I be picking up Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch when it launches on January 22nd? I'm not really sure. I might. It depends. Right now I'm really not sure if this game is going to be great, because it definitely has the potential to be great, but I'm also not sure if it's going to be, terrible, which it could be, because, I'm playing, this is just the demo, guys, so usually most of the time what developers do is that they put the best parts of the game into the demo. So I think I'm just going to wait to see what other people think of the game. Right now, I've enjoyed the game. I'm leaning a little bit towards the side of getting it, but I'm not totally there. I'm still up in the air about whether I'm going to be picking up Ni no Kuni. Now, if you guys are going to pick up Ni no Kuni, let me know down below if you guys will be picking up Ni no Kuni on January 22nd. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. And once again, guys, please do not forget to follow me on Twitter. And thanks for watching, guys. And please subscribe. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see ya.